galaxy. Here is from another website: the Sun, Central Sun, and Greater Central Sun. Arise, children of the sun. Awaken to the song of your celestial heart of all there is. Embrace the sun within your heart and shine it forth for all to see. Dance in the golden rays of liquid light. Be free, be joyful, for now is the time. The sun is at the center of our solar system and is the center of light, the intelligence that governs this solar system. The sun is connected to every aspect of life and creates the world as we live in it. The sun is not just a gaseous ball, but a very highly evolved world of beings. They illuminate, direct us, and at night through the moon. The sun is a great place of learning and wisdom, also a stage of initiation for those who choose to go through the sun and beyond. The sun is connected to the central suns. Our own central sun is Alcyon, from the Pleiadian system that we are part of. There are many suns and central suns, and it is through these suns that all worlds are governed. The sun reads the vibrations and helps us to grow. If it feels our love, it feeds that love. If it feels our fear, it creates experience for us to open up more fully to love. The sun is light, and the light allows us to see the mirror. The sun is changing. Its vibrations are heightening as we open up to the sun within our hearts. We are aligning also with the central sun as our journey back into alignment with the sun is a cyclical completion. We are completing not only a 26,000-year cycle, but also a 500,000 and a 2 million year cycle as we return to our source, back to God Creator. We have breathed out into creation through the goddess and the creation experience, and are now breathing in and back to God's source. The sun gives us life, and the golden rays of the sun are the highest vibration of divine love energy. Its higher expression is a mass of divine light beings. Intelligence designs itself as light, and it is the intelligence of the sun that holds the solar system in its energetic field. Also, as we align with our sun, other suns are sending their cosmic rays. These cosmic rays are solar flares from our central sun that are aligning on the earth as we star map the grid with the solar system in harmony once more. The last time we were aligned to the sun and central sun was in the last golden age. At that time, we created the pyramids, stone circles, standing stones in alignment with different stars in our solar system. These stars are suns and central suns. The greater central sun is now aligning with us also, which means all these higher frequencies of source energy are creating a shift in consciousness. And it is a graduation party for everyone. We become our light body and solar self, God I Am. The earth becomes a sun, the sun a central sun. The central sun becomes a greater central sun. The greater central sun becomes ever more greater sun back to source. The Pleiadians are joyously awaiting the second sun, which will manifest as we merge. The central sun, Alcyon, is in alignment on the 21st of May, with the Wessic full moon in Shambhala force on May 18th. The central sun, Aldebaran, the eye of the bull, in Taurus, will be aligned on the 31st of May. Almach of the Andromedan galaxy is right on the big alignment, May 4th. The Andromedan galaxy is in alignment with divine will, and this galaxy is merging with us. This is a multidimensional experience grounded through the Taurus alignment, the birthing of the new creation, the Golden Age. In a 26,000-year cycle, which takes in the full cycle of the zodiac, we have 4 main stages. The first being the Golden Age, where we are in full conscious connection to divinity, prime creator, God is within, where we live in a state of harmony with all life. Peace and love are the energy we work with. We are aligned to the sun and central sun and core of the earth. Then we have Silver Age, where we start to need ritual to keep our connections. Next, the Bronze Age, where the creator loses itself in creation and we start to experience separation. Then the Iron Age, or Kali Dark Age, where we totally lose our connection and there is chaos. The energy we run on is fear. We are now just about to move out of the Dark Age and into the Golden Age and new cycle. Halfway through this 26,000-year cycle, we go into the photon belt. The photon belt is a band of light photons that runs through the central sun of the Pleiadian system. This sun is called Alcyon, and our solar system is in an outer orbit from Alcyon and the belt. The Mayans, who are master mathematicians and timekeepers, came to Earth and left us with the calendar and glyphs of the cyclic flows of our universe. They come from a star that is in close orbit to Alcyon and always within the photon belt of light. Our solar system will be fully in the belt in 2012 for 2,000 years, then out again for another 11,000 years. The year 2012 was the estimated end of the Mayan calendar. This may have come forward in time with new recent revelations of the calendar and the powerful shifts we are experiencing. As there is no time and all is now, to be at peace with this shift is to be surrendered into divine will and be in our connections to Source through our heart. The last time we went into the belt was in the age of Leo, when Atlantis was at its peak, and then experienced the cataclysm as we hit the belt. As we are not in harmony with the higher octave of light, but at that time in our learning we were also going into denser vibrations, from the silver into the Bronze Age. Now we are about to come into the photon belt again, into the age of Aquarius, which is opposite Leo, and we are having to make a great leap in consciousness out of fear and into love. If we can do this again, that will be a harmonious transition. In Leo, we had to learn about God's will and our will, and we went out of alignment with divine will and into our own. In Aquarius, we are learning to align our will to divine will, and so come from our heart, solar self, which is our divine connection, learning to live in harmony and cooperation with each other. Much of humanity still has the fear of destruction as the only way we change, as the memories of Atlantis still operate in the control and power dramas that run with fear, as full on as ever on this planet. The Earth changes are the changes in us. If we keep abusing and disregarding the sacredness of all life, then we will create great chaos as a means of release from it. For when we are so separate from love, we create destruction and annihilation. But we have the opportunity to change this if we choose love. The solar energy is creating a new vibration with which disturbing and destructive energies will not be able to live. The vibration of love is coming in so strongly now. The sun is ready to complete and move into higher octaves, and we are going to, as we are one with the sun and in our solar system. We are coming back into alignment. By being clear in our mind, emotions, and bodies, we will be able to cope with and enjoy these golden rays of love and light, highlight energies. With the shift in axis last time, our hearts were closed through fear and frozen, just like the formation of the ice poles at that time. As we melt the ice in our hearts, the ice melts at the poles, which is now happening. We are the earth changes, as we are one with the earth and all creation. The fear of prophecies of doom, tidal waves, volcanoes, earthquakes is the fear within us. If we can love and transmute the inner tidal wave of emotion or earthquake within ourselves, we are free of the fear in the physical world. By practicing this, we open the doorway of the heart, the unconditional love, and so move into higher dimensions where fear does not exist. Our world changes to one of harmony and peace. All ancient civilizations honored the sun as a symbol of source, the giver of life. They used gold as the metal that symbolized the sun and divine energy. One example of the use of gold and its divine connection is that with the Incas. In Peru, there is a golden solar disk. This had come from Lemuria just before the cataclysm that erased the amazing civilization. A master was guardian of this disk for a long time, and the Incas used it as they were aligned with its energy through the central sun. And where did he use it? It was at the Temple of the Sun in Cusco. Cusco, 4,000 meters up in the Andes, itself being a sacred place. For after the great flood that submerged most of the earth, two starry beings came down to the islands of the sun and moon in Lake Titicaca. They had a golden rod, and wherever it put to the earth would be sacred.